Hey guys, before we begin I just want to give a quick shout out to Dinkaboy for letting me share these combos with you. And with that being said, enjoy the For the first combo, all we need is one Nightmare Apprentice and the rest of the 4 cards will be blanks. So what we do here is special summon Apprentice, we discard one of the non-engines, then use effect, search the Mirror Sword Knight. Then next we are gonna normal summon Mirror Sword Knight and use effect, summon Gazelle from the deck, then use Gazelle effect to search Chimera Fusion for this one. Next we activate Fusion, fuse away these two, make Baphomet. Next chainlink one Baphomet to send from deck and chainlink to Gazelle to search an illusion monster. So we search Cornfield and then send Sinister Necrom. Next what we want to do is return Chimera Fusion to hand and then activate Necrom and then special summon out Adjusted Gold. The bad thing about this combo is that this is the 5th summon, so Nibiru here is kinda crucial, but this is a one card combo, so it's natural to die to like almost every hand drop. So what we want to do here is link the Adjusted Gold, make Requiem, activate Requiem, summon Engraver out. Next we link these two off, make Sequence, and then Sequence effect. We will shuffle back 2 Light Fiends and make Aerial Eater, then Aerial Eater effect. We will send Diabolica and then Diabolica effect will return Engraver to hand. Then we activate Engraver, we will add Tract from the deck. Next we are gonna activate Tract, add Luri, and then send Luri from hand to the graveyard, and then effect to special summon out. Next what we want to do here is link these two off to make Cross Sheep, and then we activate Sequence from the graveyard, equip to Luri, so now we can make the Necroquip Princess, and then Cross Sheep effect. We will revive Gazelle for this one. It can be any of the level 4s, it doesn't matter. So now we activate Kuatov effect. We'll search Baphomet. Now we activate Chimera Fusion. Fuse away any of the beast types. It doesn't matter because Cross Sheep is also a beast type, so it doesn't matter what you revive from it. It just needs to be a level 4. So we'll just fuse away Gazelle and Baphomet. Make the hand loop. Make the Chimera the king of the Phantom Beast, which also rips 1 in the end phase. Effect. Chaining to Baphomet. We're special summoning out any illusion, so we summon Sword Knight. Next what we want to do here is make SP. Then we want to link these two off to make Mudcracker. Next we activate Aerial Eater from the graveyard, special summon itself out, and then Engraver effect to put back the sequence, and summon Engraver out, then overlay for High King Caesar. Then we use Mudcracker effect to summon out Baphomet. We discard 1, and then Baphomet effect will search Chimera Fusion and Gazelle. So then we set the Chimera Fusion, and in the end phase your opponent must send 1 card from his hand to the graveyard. Because of this, it's randomly chosen, and then on his turn you have both fusions. So yeah, so in the end in this combo you have Chimera Fusion, hand rip for 1, and you also have on his turn Caesar, which is also negate for 2 summons. You have SP, and it's also protected from battle because of Mudcracker. You also have Chimera Fusion for Guardian Chimera, and in his main phase you can also do display. Is what you can do is go Chimera King to special summon out the Apprentice, And then Apprentice effect, we'll search Diabelleze. There it is. And then after your opponent commits 2 cards on the field, you can wait for your opponent to commit cards on the field. Is go Chimera Fusion, fuse away these 2. You need to fuse away Baphomet and Diabelleze to make Guardian Chimera. And then you go Chilling 1 Guardian Chimera, Chilling 2 Baphomet to special summon out Diabelleze. You draw 1 card and pop 2 cards. Then on resolution you can go Baphomet effect and special summon out the Chimera King, which also provides you an additional monster negate because of the Sword Knight. And yeah, that's it for this combo. So for this 2-card combo we need Gazelle and Mirror Sword Knight. So we start by normal summoning Gazelle and then activate effect. We search Chimera Fusion here. Next we are gonna activate Chimera Fusion, fuse away both of these, fuse form Baphomet, then we go Chilling 1, Chilling 2. Search for Apprentice and pitch Necrom. Then we activate Chimera Fusion to return, and then Necrom to summon out Adjusted Gold. Next we want to link this off for Requiem, and then Requiem effect, summon Engraver, then Apprentice, we'll search Diabelleze, then we link these 2 off, make Sequence, and then Sequence effect, we'll return the 2 Light Fiends, Adjusted Gold and Requiem, to make Aerial Eater, and then Aerial Eater effect, we'll send Diabolica effect, to return Engraver back to the hand. Next we activate Engraver to search for Tract. Now we want to link these 2 off to make Cross Sheep. Then we activate Tract to search for Luri, discard Luri, then activate Luri effect to special summon itself out. We don't want to summon with Cross Sheep yet, because if we get Nibiru here we only have Engraver as extenders. So what we want to do here is activate Sequence, equip. Now we want to make the Necroquip Princess, and then use effect of Cross Sheep, because if he Nibirus us here we cannot special summon from grave, but that means we have a Engraver from graveyard, and we also have Aerial Eater to special summon itself out, so we have 2 more extenders essentially. So yeah, that's why we want to make Necroquip Princess to banish. If we get Nibiru here we can banish Necroquip and Diabolica from the grave and special summon Aerial Eater out. So Cross Sheep will special summon out the Mirror Sword Knight. So next what we want to do here is activate Chimera Fusion, and then fuse these 2 off, make Chimera, then activate Chimera effect. Next what we want to do is activate Engraver, return Sequence, special summon itself out. Next what we want to do is link these 2 away, make Muckracker, and then Aerial Eater will banish both Necroquip and Diabolica to special summon itself out. Then we overlay now for Caesar, and then we activate Mirror Sword Knight for Baphomet, and then Baphomet effect, we'll search Chimera Fusion and Gazelle. Next we activate Mudcracker to reborn Baphomet, and we discard the Diabelleze. Then we set 1, and in the end phase we also hand loop our opponent for 1 card, and in his standby phase what we can do is go Chimera to reborn Diabelleze. So in this board you have double negate for summons, you have Chimera Fusion, your opponent cannot activate spell and trap cards, he has to send them first. and you have double pop for spell and trap cards because you have Chimera Fusion and Diabelleze. So what you do with Chimera Fusion is, if your opponent sets a card, is you go Chimera Fusion, fuse away these two, make Magnum, and then you go chaining one Gazelle, and because you activated a card or effect, you go chaining to Magnum, banish Chimera Fusion and pop the set card. So your opponent will be on 3 cards and he has to play against those 3 cards, against Baphomet and DD Wave King Caesar. So yeah, that's it for this combo. Let's move to for this combo, all we need is Gazelle and Chimera Fusion. So we start with normal summon Gazelle, effect. We search Evil Hero to the hand. Next we go Chimera Fusion. Fusion for Chimera, King of the Phantom Beasts. Then we go chaining one Chimera, chaining two Gazelle. We search for Apprentice. Next we return Chimera Fusion to the hand. And then activate Necron to special summon Adjusted Gold out. Next we link it off to make Requiem. And then Requiem, we'll special summon Engraver out. Next we link these two off to make Sequence. Sequence effect, we'll shuffle back 2 Light Fiends. And then make Aerial Eater. Aerial Eater effect, we'll send Diabolica. Then Diabolica effect, we'll return Engraver back to the hand. And then Engraver effect, we'll add Tract. Then activate Tract. We add Luri and send Luri to the graveyard. And then Luri effect, we'll special summon itself out. Then in this combo, here's the difference. What we do is we activate Sequence. We equip it to the Luri from field, so that way we don't waste any extra deck cards. So we make Necroquip here. Now we special summon Apprentice, pitch Talent. We add Cornfield. Also, it was a good point that both of these are Fiends, so it also threatens High King Caesar, so your opponent must Nibiru you here. Otherwise you can make High King Caesar, but if he doesn't Nibiru you here, you can just assume he doesn't have it. So we go Cornfield now. Add Mirror Sword Knight. And then Necroquip will draw 1 card. So just add another non-engine to the hand. So what we want to do here is just link these two off, make Cross Sheep. Now we activate Aerial Eater. We banish Necroquip and Diabolica. Special summon it to the Cross Sheep zone. Activate Cross Sheep, but the difference here is to the Cross Sheep effect we chain Chimera Fusion. Fuse away Aerial Eater and Mirror Sword Knight to make Baphomet. So we special summon back the Sword Knight because Cross Sheep doesn't target the monster that it needs to special summon. Then on the resolution we go Baphomet effect. We send Diabelleze. So what we can do here is just go Engraver effect. Special summon out. And then we can make Caesar here. Now we link these two off. Make SP Little Knight. And then SP effect will banish Apprentice. Just in case we can special summon it later on with Baphomet if we want to. So that's a really good play you can do. Next we activate Mirror Sword Knight. Summon Baphomet out. And then Baphomet. We'll search Chimera Fusion and Gazelle. Now we set 1. In the end phase we rip 1 from the opponent hand because of Chimera. And then in his draw phase we activate Chimera effect to special summon back the Diabelleze. We are also Bestial protected because of High King Caesar, so if we have Diabelleze, we have Chimera Fusion. And when we detach from Caesar we can special summon back the Chimera. So we also have a monster negate because of Sword Knight, and we have the SP. So yeah, that's it for this combo. And let's move to the next. So for this combo we open Patchwork in Engraver because we need to breach our engine sometimes, because this deck only runs 12 starters. So realistically there will be hands like this that we need to bridge the Chimera engine. So what we do here is start with Patchwork to add Poly and Etchim. Next what we want to do is activate Engraver for Tract. Then we activate Tract for Luri. Then Luri effect will special summon itself out. Then we make Requiem. Requiem effect will summon another Engraver out. Next what we want to do is just normal summon the Etchimp. We link both of these to make sequence, and then Etchimp will add another Patchwork. Next we activate sequence effect. We will shuffle back 2 Light Fiends. We need to shuffle back Luri and Requiem for this combo to make Arrow Eater. Arrow Eater effect will send Evil Hero. Yep, there it is. Next what we want to do in this is make Rabbit. We need Rabbit for this combo. Also for the previous combo, Statue is sided in most cases, so we need Rabbit in the main deck just to bridge Engraver and Etchimp kind of hands into Chimera engine. So we're not gonna set here, we also need to fuse this away. But first what we wanna do is activate Necrom to summon out Gold. Next what we wanna do here is activate Poly. Fuse both of these to make Baphomet. Effect of Baphomet will send Mirror Sword Knight. Next we activate Engraver effect. We shuffle back 1 Light Fiend, so we just shuffle back the sequence. Should special summon itself out. Next what we wanna do is link these two to make Cross Sheep. Next what we wanna do is activate Arrow Eater. Because we have 2 Engravers, we have to banish both of them. Special summon Arrow Eater. Next Cross Sheep effect, special summon Sword Knight. Now Sword Knight effect for Gazelle. And then Gazelle effect will search Chimera Fusion. Next Chimera Fusion. We will fuse Gazelle and Arrow Eater as well for Chimera. Then chainlink 1 Chimera and then chainlink 2 Gazelle. We will add Apprentice. Then Chimera Fusion will return itself back to hand. Next we will special summon Apprentice out, pitching 1 non-engine, then effect, search for Quato. Next we activate Quato effect to add Baphomet here. Next Chimera Fusion. We fuse away Cross Sheep and Baphomet for Magnum. Next Baphomet, special summon out Sword Knight. So now we can also activate Magnum effect to draw card. So we'll put back the Poly because we only play it as a one-off in most lists. So I would just add like another non-engine for the Magnum draw. Next we link these two off to make Mudcracker, and then Mudcracker will target the Baphomet, and we will pitch 1 non-engine, then Baphomet effect will add Gazelle and a fusion card. And then set Chimera Fusion. In the end phase you rip your opponent for 1 card, and then you can use your interruptions however you want. But this board, if used correctly, will win you every game. Even if the opponent manages to break it somehow, you have insane amount of forward because you have both fusions in rotation. You also have a Sword Knight negate. You have a lot of cards in hand as well, which are non-engine. They could also be Eclipse and Droplet to set, but in this case I'm choosing the worst ones. And yeah, that's it for this one, and let's move to the final. So for the final combo, I'm gonna show you what to do if you open Engraver and this Diabelleze and Illusion. It's a bit different of course to the other combos. So we start of course with Engraver to attract, and then we activate Tract, but this time we are not gonna add Luri, we are just gonna add Adjusted Gold. Then we pitch Dark Ruler. Then we want to normal summon the Adjusted Gold in this one. We want to go for Requiem. Requiem effect. Summon Engraver out. Then Requiem effect to equip itself. Now we make Necroquip. Then Engraver effect. We return Requiem. Special summon Engraver out. Now we link both of these to make Sequence. Sequence effect. We will need to shuffle back Engraver and both Engravers. So we summon out Aerial Eater. Aerial Eater effect will send Diabolica. And then Diabolica effect will return Adjusted Gold back to the hand. So now we activate Adjusted Gold here and search Dark Fusion. And then we activate Dark Fusion here to make Baphomet. And then Baphomet effect will send Mirror Sword Knight again. Now we want to link both of these to make Cross Sheep. And now we activate Aerial Eater to banish Diabolica and Necroquip. Special summon Aerial Eater. Now Cross Sheep effect will special summon Mirror Sword Knight out. Mirror Sword Knight will special summon Gazelle here of course. Then Gazelle effect will search Chimera Fusion. Now we activate Chimera Fusion to fuse away both of these to make Chimera. We go Chaining 1, then Chaining 2. We add Apprentice from this, and in the end phase we rip one card from hand. Then Chimera Fusion effect to return itself to hand. Now we discard another blank to special summon Apprentice. Apprentice effect will search Cornfield here. Now Cornfield effect will search Baphomet. Now we activate Chimera Fusion to make Magnum here. And then Big Winged effect to special summon Diabelleze back. And now here we can go for Magnum effect to draw an additional card. We can put Dark Fusion back. So I'm just gonna search any random non-engine. Let's say it's Talons. It's for the draw. Now we link both of these to make Mudcracker. Mudcracker effect will target Baphomet. Special summon it, and then effect will search Chimera Fusion and Gazelle. Then we set Chimera Fusion. In the end phase we rip one because of Chimera, and we have all the setup we need. In this combo we also have the Diabelleze on the field because we opened with it. So the opponent cannot call by the Graveyard, for example, if we try to revive with Chimera. And yeah, that's it for the final combo. So this is the deck list I used. It's similar to Dinkavui's YCS list, only I added Dark Fusion to the deck list because I needed it for also the final combo. And it's really good going second because they cannot target your Baphomet with card effects. So it means cards like Impermanence, Veiler and Soul of Rage cannot target it, which is really huge when you break a board. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video and see you for the next one.